Looking back, we admit to be wrong about getting President Marcos out of his office. I was in prison for 4.5 years. It was a controversial issue, no? In fact, it was unfair na I was branded as doing terrorist activities. September 27, I was able to arrest Lim Seng. We confiscated 5 heroin laboratories and some 30 million worth of heroin. Magandang gabi sa inyo. Magandang gabi po sa mga nakikinig at nanonood. Magandang gabi.
Sir, pwede niyo ba kami bigyan ng brief background lang ng inyong career? Siguro simulan natin kung paano kayo napunta ng Philippine Military Academy.
Actually, hindi ko masasabing aksidente ito dahil family kami ng military. No? Ang situation was that noong gyera, yung father ko was taking up medicine, no? But nagkaroon po ng mobilization at they were commissioned sa armed forces upang lumaban nung Second World War. Actually yun lumaban sila sa Hapon. Ngayon, nung mga pangyayaring yun, nag-guerrilla siya, nagkaroon siya ng combat experience sa corridor kung saan binomba sila ng Hapon kasi kanyonero yung father ko doon siya na-assign sa mga kanyon na malalaki na kung bibisitahin niyo yung corridor, nandun yung mga battery of cannons, no? Na malalaki talaga, no? Mga ginamit natin yun laban sa Hapon. So, pamamagitan din ng mga Amerikano, no? Ngayon, nung binomba sila doon, out of 9, 2 lamang sila nag-survive. No? At dahil doon, gumanti siya, so to speak. No? Nasira yung kanya nila, but he used yung ball sighting na tinatawag. Nasira yung mga azimuth settings, etc. Yung ball sighting, sisilipin mo yung barrel ng kanyon. Tututok mo sa target mo. And tinamaan niya yung nagkukross ng mga Hapon sa isang tulay. On the spot, 200 na Hapon ang napatay doon. No? Because of that, he was promoted from 3rd Lieutenant to 2nd Lieutenant by the U.S. Armed Forces. No? But eventually, nag-surrender tayo. And then, nakasama siya sa death march. No? Kung saan naman na-meet niya yung father ng mother ko, no? Nagkaroon sila ng talagang naging close siyang relasyon dahil alam naman natin nung nangyari sa ating mga sundalo nung araw na yon, nung panahon na nagkaroon ng death march, ay halos pinapatay ang bawat isa. Kung mahina ka, kaya natuto sila kumain ng upos ng sigarilyo ng Hapon. No? Ang daling sabi, nag-survive sila, no? And then, doon yan na-meet yung mother ko, who was a teacher sa Bukawi, Bulacan. And ito resulta ng kanilang pagkakasala, yung kaharap ko ngayon. And then, of course, nung ako yung nasa high school, in fact, in starting sa elementary, very active ako sa Boy Scout, no? Very active ako sa Explorer Scout. In fact, I am lucky na walang Scout Berroya dyan sa Quezon City. Kasama ko dapat dyan sa Jamboree. Nag-crash na aeroplano kung saan namatay lahat ng mga Boy Scouts natin. Kaya nakikita mo dyan, mga panay-scout ang pangalan. Limbaga, Scout Tuason. Salamat, walang Scout Berroya kasi hindi ako pinayagan ng nanay ko noon. No? But then, tuloy-tuloy yung naging aking hilig sa uniforme. No? Probably I was inspired by the situation of my father and my grandfather. No?
Yung mga panahon na yun, 1969, tapos 1972, nag-martial law. Kayo po yung nakatakip kay Lim Seng na kilala as an exporter of heroin. Where in fact, 90% of his production, ini-export niya. 10% na naiiwan sa Pilipinas. Paano niyo po ginawa yung plano para mahuli si Lim Seng at mahinto yung heroin production sa Philippines?
Actually, before I would answer that, nagkaroon kami ng when I was with the Special Forces and we engaged in election duties, we were dissolved right after because of certain election issues. No? One of them is the alleged anomalies created by the 1969 elections. No? And then that was also the time, actually my first time to get ambushed. No? I was on mission in the north. I was sent by President Marcos for his special operations. And I met my not so good friends. No? They ambushed me.
Mm-hmm.
But fortunately, we were not harmed, but instead we killed 5 of them. No? That was the start. So it was a controversial issue. No? In fact, it was unfair na I was branded as doing terrorist activities as a new graduate. And, not everybody knew na we were hard upon and we just retaliated. No? So from then, I was sent to school. I was sent to a programming school, computer programming, which really I did not like. You know, I was thinking that I should not be there. I am a combat officer, so I thought, you know, why would I take computer programming? I did not know. No, it will eventually help me, you know, until I was reassigned to ISAP, the intelligence service, where I performed several clandestine operations, no? Including yung mga secret martials, yung Constitutional Convention in the 1971, I think. No? But after that, CANU, the Constabulary Anti-Narcotics Unit, was simultaneously organized. So I was asked to join. We formed the first anti-narcotics unit of the armed forces, which was named CANU, no? Constabulary Anti-Narcotics Unit. And that was the start of it all, yung involvement ko sa anti-drug operations. No? So it is on record, I was the one who captured Lim Seng, the #1 drug lord in Asia for that matter. And probably the whole of US, yung target individual for anti-drug operations. We did it in a span of 6 months. I'm talking of hiding or living in a safe house with sardinas almost 3 times a day as our meal para lang surveillance namin si Lim Seng. So, I would like to thank the declaration of martial law. The restrictions were kind of lifted. Remember, martial law was declared September 21. September 27, I was able to arrest Lim Seng. And then we confiscated 5 heroin laboratories and some 30 million worth of heroin. No? Arrested more than 33 personnel. But only Lim Seng was duly punished and was executed by a firing squad.
Siguro ngayon, pagka i-compute natin, that is probably still the largest drugs na na-capture ng ating mga men in uniform.
Actually, it would be, no? Kasi if you factor it out, magkano 30 million at that time. Nung time na yun, the exchange rate of of peso to the dollar is 2:1. So you can probably multiply it by how many 50 folds at this time, no? But that is not the point because the Americans then were very angry sa totoo lamang. When they joined us, after the capture of Lim Seng, they joined us for investigations. They were angry that we were able to catch Lim Seng in the Philippines. Because the intention of the American intelligence then was to get Lim Seng in the US. The produce of Lim Seng in the Philippines actually is 80% exported to the US. Kaya yun ang interest nila. He was really a kingpin. No? Of course, when he went through the military commissions at that time, the sentence was life, actually. But then President Marcos, being angry at drugs, changed the verdict from life sentence to death by firing squad.
And since then, after firing squad of Lim Seng, nawala yung drugs or probably almost minimal yung drugs na kumakalat ng panahon ni President Marcos din.
Malaking reduction sa market, no? But then, alam naman yung mga drug addict, may invento no? They went to the use of mga rugby, tapos eventually nag-metaphors ito into shabu ngayon. This is the poor version of cocaine, yung shabu, no? But then, noong time na yon, our thrust was, of course, eliminate the pushers, no? And rehabilitate the users. Yun ang pagbabago ng mga panahon na yun. Dati kasi, there was little known about drugs sa atin. But if you go to the Islam areas, makaawa ka sa mga tao na naging addict na.
Punta pa kayo sa US for several trainings kung saan kayo rin ang pinatrain ni President Marcos para sa mga anti-terrorist group.
Well, the reason for my going there was, I thought, a visit to America because I've never been to the US, no? Yun ang cover. But then when I got there, I was sent to secret training areas. I can probably mention it to be a CIA camp. No? I was one of those who were trained for anti-terrorism. No? We were called Dirty Dozen. Only 12 of us were trained. We came from different parts of the world. No? Actually, I thought I was going to be killed there. We did not know where we were. We were in a secret training camp, and day in and day out, we were being trained about bombs. Na nakikita naman natin ngayon, may mga remote-controlled bombs, may mga improvised explosive devices. Yun ang naging linya namin. So in fact, nung matatapos na kami, sabi ko doon sa mga training instructors namin, ng mga Americans, sabi ko, I don't think you trained me to become an anti-terrorist because I feel more like a terrorist now because of what I learned. You know, very simple ang sagot nila. It takes one to be able to counter another. No? Ganun lamang.